Welcome to week 8 of the Destination Fantasy Podcast. I'm your host, Jamar. I may be joined here by Deshaun here in a few minutes, but nevertheless, we are 8 weeks into the NFL season. And I put it like this: like whenever the regular season starts, like from week 1, you might as well just get ready for the new year because like the weeks fly by. As you know, these games fly by, and all of a sudden we look up, we're in January in the playoffs and then the Super Bowl, and yeah, we already made it through a vast majority of winter at that point. So, but nevertheless, we have definitely a few things to get into this morning. Um, we'll start by recapping the Vikings Chargers game. Now, if you started Justin Herbert, you're happy. Lad McConkey, which has been very hit or miss this year. At what the time it seemed like maybe three wide receivers could be playable for the Chargers between McConkey, Keenan Allen, and Quentin Johnston. But nevertheless, McConkey was the big beneficiary of Justin Herbert's receptions in that game. Also, Kamani Vidal, like if you started this man, it paid off. It definitely paid off. There was no Haskins, so he definitely took the bulk of the carries and made the most of his opportunities. Um, with that, 23 carries for 117 yards on the ground and a touchdown. He also had one catch for 10 yards. Gaston, the tight end, which I don't have listed here, but I mean, the man, 5 catches for 77 yards and a touchdown. And to be clear, like in the last 3 weeks, he has totaled over 300 yards and I believe scored 3 touchdowns in that same span, too. So if you have him on your team as a tight end, like you're golden, like right now. For whatever reason, the shift has changed in the pecking order as far as the Chargers. Uh, Keenan Allen, 4 catches, 44 yards, very pedestrian numbers, 8.4 fantasy points on that. Quentin Johnston, goose egg. Like the man came back, and if you played him, I mean, you might as well have put yourself in the lineup because he did absolutely nothing. And I have Quentin Johnston in one of my leagues, and I did play him in my flex option, and yeah, not feeling good about that at all. But I mean, I guess it kind of to show you, I guess, how the Chargers are maybe, um, leaning these days. Their offense has definitely been volatile as far as who's catching the ball a lot of times than not. But nevertheless, I mean, it is what it is. It can happen. You just hope it never happens to you, right? So Justin Jefferson, 14.4 fantasy points there is just the overall tough outing uh, for the Minnesota Vikings in general. I mean, he has 7 catches on 74 yards. The only one to score a touchdown was Jordan Addison off 3 catches with 26 yards and a touchdown. Uh, Dude, Carson Wentz looked like he was crying on the sideline. It was just a bad showing all the way around. As a Bears fan, as you see the poster behind me, I was very thrilled to watch that game. That was fascinating for me. But it is what it is. That's why they play the game, and that's why we have a ton of more matchups coming up. So if you are on the bad side of it, then don't worry. There's plenty of more games that's happening today. And if you are on the good side of things with McConkey, Vital, Herbert, and even Gatson, then hey, that's a good stepping stone and a good starting point for the week for you. So I guess with all that being said, it is National Tight Ends Day, which, a few years ago, the tight ends in the off season started to, get together and, work out together, things of that nature. And, they're celebrated around this time every year. And so you may see a height, uptick, a peak in more so tight end touchdowns today. I guess tight ends are, the forgotten part of the offense at times. The league and fans seem to gravitate towards the wide receivers, the quarterbacks, the running backs, and tight ends. Like, what about us? So, they deserve love too. So yeah, I'll be talking about tight ends much today. All right. So that being said, bring in my guy here. What's up?
What's up, bro? Good morning.
Morning. How you feeling?
Man, I feel really, really good. Feel really, really good. You already know what I had going on last night, so I'm up a little bit like later today. So excuse like the voice and like, I'm kind of congested, man, but I'm here. I could not miss 2 weeks in a row, but your boy is here.
Nah, I get it. And I take it was a huge success last night.
Oh my God, bro. Like it was amazing. Shout out to my dad for retirement. The love and energy last night in the building was crazy, bro. So I'm just, I'm all smiles this morning, a little tired and wore out, but man, I'm here.
Man, happy to hear that. I'm sorry I was not able to make it,
Oh,
but
no
I
worries, brother.
but I definitely got something for him next time I see you. But yeah, pretty much I was just talking about how it's National Tight Ends Day, and we might see a uptick in touchdowns per se for tight ends, and just more love for tight ends. Was pretty much talking about how people give love to the quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, but
For sure.
tight ends are usually the forgotten part of the pass catchers in the important road offense. So yeah. And I'm gonna go back to this real quick because I did discuss Vikings Chargers.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, what is your outtake on this one here?
Okay. I mean, hey, man, there was a lot of people that was doubting, Lad McConkey, and man, he's been coming on strong. And so it's 3 takeaways I got, Jamar. So
All right.
this game, unfortunately, I wasn't able to watch it all the way through, but I seen like the highlights and I seen like the stat sheet after the game. So I think I was able to watch like 2 or 3 quarters, but not necessarily in order. I watched a little bit of like the first and the beginning of like the fourth quarter because like I was at work. I was actually working at work. So nah, man. Lad McConkey started the season, up on like a kind of like the slow end edition of Keenan Allen. And the reemergence, I shall say, of Quentin Johnston, was a contributing factor to why Lad had to take like a small step back. But I think we kind of seeing like a bit of a switch there, man. I think if my memory serves me correctly, I don't think that Quentin Johnston had a catch, bro.
Goose egg. I talked
Which is
about it.
okay, which is extremely crazy. So that's something to keep your eye on. I don't think it'll be like that going forward. I just think all of the emergence of Arande Gadsden has been a huge benefit for them, considering the fact that again, like this is another bigger receiver, well, tight end, but he has receiver qualities, obviously. And this kid just basically kind of more so burst on the scene. Like he's a man. He looks great, bro. Like anybody that picked this guy up, I think I see Reed talking about it up in like the Discord. I think he was one of the first people to say, "Hey, go out and go grab this guy." So shout out to Reed on that one. And yeah, man, like they got a plethora of pass catchers. So, musical chairs could be a reoccurring theme here for the San Diego Chargers. Well, I'm sorry, LA Chargers. My bad. I took it old school there.
Whew, showing your age.
I know it, bro.
Man, like I'm with you on it. So it seems like maybe the last couple of weeks, it seems like it's McConkey, Gadsden, and then Keenan Allen type deal. Like that's what it feels like. And I mentioned earlier that Gadsden, if I'm not mistaken, in the last 3 weeks, he has like over 300 yards receiving. I think 3 touchdowns or something like that. It's incredible for their team. So yeah. And then I also mentioned like on the other side of the fence here, the Vikings it was just a bad showing all the way around. I mentioned Carson Wentz like he was crying on the sideline. It was just bad. Like he didn't want to be there at all. Like I want to go home. That's what he looked like. It was bad. Oh, so here's a tidbit, and well, I guess more so not a tidbit, but just something to note. So, as you know, me and you, we are in a few leagues together, and if I'm not mistaken, I think I play you this week in the Discord league, and so I was so busy on Thursday, like I forgot to do a few things I normally would do.
Are you kidding me? For real? Let me take a look at it. You said the Discord league?
Yeah. So
Okay.
so here's the deal. Like I've had Aaron Jones in my IR spot for forever at this point.
Mhm.
And I forgot to switch him out the IR spot,
Oof.
which means like I can't make any roster moves. So I'm forced to play the players that I have, which is not, some of them is not desirable. I'd say that much. It's just not. And I was looking to pick up a couple of players off the off the wire there, and it wouldn't allow me to do it.
Okay.
So just to be very clear, I have no intentions on playing Kendrick Bourne or Sir Nick Chubb today. I have no intentions, but I don't have a choice.
Right.
None. I can't. I can't. And my whole bench is pretty much out. so yeah, I'm not. I don't have the warm and fuzzies. I'll tell you that much. Going against you, going against Deshaun's daring team. I don't have.
Look, bro. That was a team name that they gave me. However, I never changed it yet. Obviously, my team would never be daring. That would never be my team name.
I mean, to be fair, my team would never be Jamar's scary team, but
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's Halloween time. I thought that was, that's the look you were going for.
oh, I mean, cool. I mean, I could play this, this Halloween theme music here. I'm gonna save us some time on that one, but yeah, man. All right, before we get into the slate, I just want to talk about something very, very interesting that occurred this week.
Okay.
So Justin Fields, he's benched, but he's starting. Like it's
What?
he's benched, but he's starting today.
Okay.
And so what I mean by that is like he like Tyrod Taylor was named the starter technically, and then he got ruled out because of an injury. So now Justin Fields is starting again.
Oh wow.
Now I have Justin Fields in the Dynasty League. And after last week's performance, which I kind of knew it was going to go south, and I kind of heard rumblings of him potentially being benched, which he technically did, against a Cincinnati Bengals defense, which we all know how terrible that is.
Yep.
Would you? I don't. Am I playing you this week in the Dynasty?
We play in 3 leagues this week, bro. We play against each other 3 leagues. We play in Reap League. We play in Dynasty League. We play in Discord League.
And that lets you know how I've been behind this week in my fantasy.
Look, you and me both. You and me both, bro. It's been a really, really big week for me, both at work and for like family purposes. So yeah, like I really haven't given it, a strong attention to it. So
yeah, I get it. So I was gonna ask, like, if if I didn't play this week, would you consider starting Justin Fields?
I mean, I would consider it. Like, I would take a look at it. It depends on like the options that I did have because you got to think. I think they will be playing from behind. You said who do they have today?
They got the Bengals, but take into account there's no Garrett Wilson either. So it's like,
yep, who the heck is he going to throw to? So
I don't think Josh Reynolds is playing either. So I don't know, but all right. So we're gonna go on this slate here real quick.
Okay.
But and we're gonna see if we can do a TD parlay. And speaking of such,
What? Yeah. I can't wait for that for like later in the show. So shout out to you for hitting, bro.
matter of fact, we just gonna take a quick look here. If it allows me. Bam. So when I was on here last week, I did not like on camera like do this, but I did mention that I will do a TD parlay and I will post it in the Discord, and I did. And I also, sent it to the group chat, and I'm so upset you didn't get a chance to see it in time.
Yeah. Like I think I was like, I don't know, bro. Like I think I was like an hour too late or whatever. So yeah.
But yeah, this was a 7-leg TD parlay. Javonte Williams, CD Lamb, Christian McCaffrey, Bijan Robinson, Quinshawn Judkins, Rasheed Rice, and Jonathan Taylor. Smacked it. And then with a little boost, plus 91.84 in the odds. So yeah, you can just imagine how well that paid. So yeah, if we can repeat the same performance, if we can get 2 in a row here, I'm all for it. But yeah, let's go through this slate. Talk about these games. Any questions? Any lineup questions, trade questions? I know the trade deadline's coming up here. Waiver wire addition, anything, just let us know. All right, so that being said, what do you know? The first game on the slate is Jets Bengals. There's no Sauce Gardner. If Jamar Chase don't find the end zone, I'm dude. I don't know what to say at this point. After him being targeted 23 times last week with 16 catches, over 100 yards, and So needless to say, oh, I forgot. Y'all was the victim of that. But nevertheless, Jamar Chase will be on the slip. It's no question. But I guess Chase Brown, what do you think with not as far as a TD slip, but just Chase Brown in this game?
I think he is like playable. He gives you back end RB2 vibes or whatever with upside for more. He could possibly become a high end RB2. Depending upon like the dump offs or whatever. I think he needs to be more active in like the passing game to give a full Chase Brown like outing. Well, the Chase Brown that we saw from last year. Anyway. But yeah, I think he's actually playable with Flacco in the center, bro.
Yeah, I think so too. Definitely think so too.
Definitely a strong flex, I would say.
Yeah, with you on that. Andy Sue, morning. Congrats on the
Indeed.
TD parlay. Thank you. That's awesome. I'm trying to decide between Drake May and Daniel Jones and Devo Golden, Mooney, and Shakir in a PPR. E1. Okay, so Drake May and Indiana Jones here. So, if I'm not mistaken, Patriots are at home against the Browns. Indiana Jones at home against the Titans. I'm gonna have to go Indiana Jones on that one.
Me too, man. The matchup is pretty good. It's a little bit too good to deny. Indiana Jones now is what we call him. So I'm so used to saying Daddy Crimes or Daddy Dimes.
I know.
You know what I mean? Now he has definitely earned the right to be switched from that name. He's definitely no longer Crimes. So I prefer either Dimes or Indiana Jones now. But he's been like a huge surprise. I know, like at the end of the year, Jamar, like we always do, awards or rankings. I'm pretty sure that he's going to receive something by year's end.
No, at this point, he's definitely deserving of it by far.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the only thing that slight hesitation is maybe the game script of this. Maybe the Colts are up big like they have been usually, and then it turns to number 28, and at that point it's a lot more run heavy in the second half. But still, I rather have a quarterback going against the Titans defense as opposed to the Browns defense, in my opinion, on that one.
Facts.
All right, and then as far as the second part, we have Debo, Golden, Mooney, and Shakir in the PPR. So I'll put it to you like this: if Drake London doesn't play, I would play Mooney in that bunch. In the one league I have London in, I happen to have Mooney, so I'm good either way. And I guess we'll know. I think it's a game time decision, if I'm not mistaken, for London. Now, if he doesn't, if he does play,
no Jaden Daniels this week, right? He's already been ruled out.
Correct.
So Debo would possibly, 9 times out of 10, take a bit of a hit there, or they try to. So who's the next man up there? Is it Marcus Mariota?
Correct.
Okay.
Which isn't terrible.
Yeah, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. Shakir, I don't trust enough there. He doesn't get the volume enough that a healthy Debo, with a healthy quarterback, you know what I mean, Debo would get. I would probably go. Look, I'm with you, Jamar, with the Moody thing. I think Marcus Mariota can be a productive backup at times. It's just about the way that they run their offense. But can I really trust it though, especially around this time?
So I'm thinking during a couple weeks that Jaden Daniels was out, I think Debo was actually productive. I think he was.
He was.
And then Golden, I would feel comfortable about Golden if I didn't hear the news about Christian Watson.
Watson returned it to the lineup.
Yeah, and then we're back to musical chairs with the Packers pass catchers again. So I would say if London is out, I'm playing Mooney. If not, then I'll go Debo. That's how I feel. Stuff.
I'm gonna go backwards on that with you. I'm gonna take Debo, but I like Mooney as that second option there. I think the other two we can rule out for just the same amount of reasons that you just mentioned, Jamar, and I mentioned as well, especially with the Shakir thing. He's going to have to be out. The crazy thing is, watch, he's going to at least have 3 catches and a freaking touchdown every time, man. It happens, bro. It happens.
Never fails. But good luck to you, Andy Sue. Let us know how you do next week. We got our man Foxborough. Morning, guys. 8-man full PPR. I played Quentin Johnson third. Ugh, boy. I'm sorry. So I'm hurting, but I got the rest. So we got Josh Allen, J.K. Dobbins, Scatterboo, Rasheed Rice, Cade Otton, Lamb. Bench, I got JCM, Kenneth Walker, and Waddle. He's asking, should he make any changes?
It's a good team.
That is, if I'm not mistaken, Broncos got the Cowboys, so that's going to be a very fun, entertaining game to watch there. Scatterball against the Eagles on the road. Rice, what a return.
What? 2 tutties, bro. Right out the gate, boy. Patrick Mahomes was like, yo, we've been missing you, fam. So we got to hook you
up. Dude, it felt like the way he was introduced now, I'm definitely showing my age here. So remember the end of Titanic when they died and they changed the scene and everybody was there all dressed up and just welcoming.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like.
Or what was it? There was a stairwell or something like that.
Yeah, they all right there.
Well, the staircase, yeah. Everybody
clothes
applauded. Yeah.
That's what it felt like.
It did, man.
Oh man. K9 is a great play, especially with all the injuries, but our boy Ibuka's back on that. I don't think I would change a thing.
Nah, I'm with it.
Who's Seattle play? Real quick. Are they on a bye?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I saw Sam Darnold wasn't playable in one of my leagues, so yeah, he's on the bye.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't change.
But who does Waddle play? Is what I'm asking.
The Falcons.
Who can we? But no, you can't take out.
Yeah, because he already played Quentin Johnston.
Yep. Nope. Okay. Nope.
Yep.
Leave as is, bro. Hey, yo, I'm sorry you paid QJ, man. That's tough, bro. Not even a catch. You hate to go. If you leave Thursday night with the playable person with low, score, you kind of sweating. You know what I mean? For like at least until somebody else, outperforms their
Like
projection.
makes up,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
makes up
Yeah.
for it. I get it because I played QJ in the Destination Fantasy League. I took a goose egg too. I feel it. All right, so in the 14 man for him, he says PPR. Should I run with Caleb Williams, Kirk Cousins, or Huntley? So just so people know, more than likely there's no Michael Penix, so Kirk Cochains is back at home against the Dolphins. Bears plays the Ravens, so there you go. Williams and Huntley in the same game.
So no Lamar Jackson for sure.
Nope, he's ruled out. And
Okay.
the league is investigating the the reports that the Ravens was putting out for him. Like they looking like what's going on here.
Right. I'm gonna go with Caleb. Look, the Kirk Cousins thing, I really don't trust it just yet. Can he be productive? Absolutely. But Caleb is going against Huntley, going against the Ravens, going against that secondary that has given up a crap ton of yards to opposing wide receivers, a crap ton of yards to opposing quarterbacks. So I think that this is Caleb's game to go for multiple touchdowns. Like the only thing about it is if he doesn't turn the ball over, and I'm not even talking about interception wise, I'm talking about sacks or like fumbles. I think he can like have a really really good finish considering who they're playing against. So I'm a run with Caleb. For Atlanta, I just think it's going to be a big Bijan Robinson, Tyler Algier game in my opinion, especially with the things that I'm hearing from what's the wide receiver there? Drake London. So yeah.
Yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm gonna just treat last week as a one-off for how bad Caleb played in the game that, just from a Bears fan perspective, a lot of us thought that he would take full advantage of. I mean,
Favorable. Yep, for sure.
yep, it happens. I guess that's still part of the growth and development there. But we also think this week, like if Lamar played like Caleb would have to, like, this is a Caleb game. Like Caleb you're gonna have to show why you're the number one pick type deal. Like come out here and perform it. Even without Lamar, like we still expect it. So
Yep. Have to, especially that's a good point, Jabbar. Like you mentioned it, how flat he came out from a fantasy perspective, but you guys still won the game. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's all that matters in real life for you.
yep.
But as far as fantasy purposes are concerned, yeah, we were disappointed considering like the matchup that he had. But this matchup, it just sometimes like juicy matchups like this are kind of difficult to ignore. So yeah, man, like I would play him today. And I would say confidently, in my opinion. So
There you go. All right, and then in the 16 half point, you got Nick's Cook. I'm assuming that's Rashard Smith, Keenan Allen. Okay, 6 points Thursday. Lamb, Otten, Sutton, bench, Jennings, and Kincaid. What y'all think? I know Jennings was a very big disappointment last week, and I guess considering he came off an injury, so that's I don't think I would touch anything at this point.
I wouldn't. The only thing I would possibly look at is
Kincaid.
Yep. There we go. Because quite as it's kept, it just seems like Kincaid has been the only consistent pass catcher for Josh Allen. You know what I mean? So like it seems like he's looking his way often this year, considering that Keon Coleman has not been the wide receiver that we thought he should be. I mean, like the potential is there for him. Same thing we mentioned with Khalil Shakir. Like those guys are kind of like, yeah, they're kind of iffy, but Kincaid has kind of been like that rock solid guy for Josh Allen, especially in like the red zone. But like you mentioned, Jamar, no Chris Godwin, no Mike Evans, so Cade Otton. You know what I mean? He should definitely see some tick as well. But yeah, I wouldn't change anything besides possibly looking at Kincaid for Otton, but that's flip a coin there.
Yes, in all seriousness, I'm 100% with you on that. So
Yep.
good luck to you there. Andy Sue said, "Thanks, guys. Have a great Sunday. You too. Good
You
luck.
too,
Let
bro.
us know how you do next week."
Yep.
He said, "Thought it would have been a passing game for the Chargers. Read somewhere though he has some hamstring issues though. Yeah, maybe he shouldn't have been out there. But nevertheless, if that's the case, he would have never been in our lineups." Foxborough, I feel you on that. AS. All right, so he says, "Should I trade Gadsden and Benson for Tet, half point PPR?" So
Like every time with these questions, Jabbar, you already know what I like to ask. And what's that?
what's the rest of your team?
Can't answer it any other way, but this
And
does seem intriguing.
and he did. He did
Ah,
provide it.
smart guy. Smart. You know what, man? I like you, ass, man. I like you.
All right, so we got Mahomes, London, Pickens, Debo. Pretty solid combo there. Bijan Taylor? Wait, Jonathan Taylor?
What?
Huh?
Dude, I know that ain't Jonathan Taylor, bro. You know what? But judging like how his lineup, because ain't no way you could get Bijan Taylor and Big
No.
Brian. What the heck is going on here?
No. I refuse. I refuse to believe that's Jonathan Taylor. Is that the tight end Mason Taylor from the Jets?
Is it though?
I don't know. Like he'll have to answer that for us if he's still around.
No, it's the only reason why I'm asking is because Taylor is right next to Gasson, but Taylor is also next to Bijan. You know what I
Right. So
mean?
it's
So it's
like,
like, yeah. Hey, I don't know.
It is. It's JT.
What?
This team is not fair. Like, why are you trading?
Cheat code, bro. Oh
It's a
my
2-keeper
God.
league. Okay. All right. So Gaston, Jalen Warren, bench, McBride, ETN, Algier, Tudden, Benson, Chris Moore. That's crazy. He got through the value that he got for JT, for Drake London, and George Pickens is insane from the ADP.
That's
I'm just
crazy,
guessing.
bro. No, same. So going back to his original question.
Does he? Let me see.
Gasson. So he trying to trade Gasson?
Yeah, I guess pretty much strike while the iron's hot type deal.
For who was it again?
Oh, okay. I forgot. He did say it's a keeper league, so he kept Bijan and drafted.
Smart. Super smart.
7-0, most points in the league. I would hope so with that lineup. My gosh. One quarterback. So you start one quarterback, 3 wideouts, 2 running backs, 1 tight end, 1 flex. Okay. All right. So that adds more perspective to it. All right. So we got London, Pickens, Debo. I wouldn't be mad at it if you did.
Okay.
Because we just talked about how volatile the production will be for the Chargers pass catchers. We just talked about it.
Yep.
And Gaston's value is as high as it's going to be right now. In the league to where he starts 3 wide receivers and you have a flex. So possibly 4 wide receivers at a time. And then Benson, who is on not playing at all and he has McBride.
Exactly. And that was going to be my point. Yep.
I would do it.
Okay, there we go. Hey, I'm with you 100%. I was just waiting up on you to say what you thought, bro. I'm with you.
And he said he traded Tet for London after the draft. So this dude here has been playing chess while everybody's been playing checkers. Like,
job well done, bro. Job well done.
Like,
that's about
real.
Bro. To have Jonathan Taylor, oh my God. Like, look, you want to talk about a cheat code? Jonathan Taylor is a cheat code. That's a guy who stays up on these TD parlays and for good reason. He can go for 3 touchdowns any given day, bro. And then to pair that up with John Robinson is absolutely crazy. Because if we have to redraft Jabbar,
oh my God.
Come on now. Like, we already know who would be 1 and 2. It'll probably be these
Those
guys.
two, by far.
It's crazy.
By far.
Insane, bro. So 7-0, yeah. You know what? That's the type of dude who I like to play. I like to play people like that. Gets me going, bro. A 7-0 dude standing next to me, with me being a potential person who can actually give him a L. I like it.
Like I said, or I just rock with what I got, but I don't know about my bye week wide receivers.
Don't worry about that, bro. Like you were 7-0.
Yeah, this is at this point you're thinking about what's ahead of you. You're planning for that run in in December to get that trophy at this point.
So as long as nobody, you know what I mean, like are close to you as far as a record standpoint, you already said you got the most points in the league. You haven't lost a game this season. And looking at your team, I can exactly see why, man. But
look at this team again, man. This is fucking insane.
Yeah, man. Patrick Mahomes ADP slipped because of how he was in prior,
last year.
So that's why he was able to be able to land him, and he went.
Dude, the fact that he traded for London and then trying to get Tet back. He traded Tet for like who?
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. Like, you know what? I'm gonna say this, bro. Like, you got some cojones, bro. You definitely do. Like, that was on your part. This dude is definitely playing to win a championship right now. He is championship built. You know what I'm saying? So 5-2 a second. Yeah, don't worry about bye weeks, bro. Do not worry about that at all. It's secure. Like, this has been a year of injury, correct, Jamar? Like, we've been seeing people in the lineup, out of the lineup. Yep. Gather as much dogs as you can, bro. Like, if you can go grab a dog, go grab it, man. It's always room in the kennel, as I like to say. Always.
Man. Dude, that, like, I'm happy for this man. Like, I'm like, I mean, hey, that is awesome.
Yeah, I would have played.
Like, for real.
I would have played him.
Like, we gotta get him in the league next year. Oh man, that is amazing.
Yeah.
All right. So definitely good luck to you. We say pull the trigger. So
100%, bro. Got to. Go add one to the kennel, man. Go grab you another dog.
Man, for real. So all right, next game on the slate. Bears, Ravens. So from a parlay standpoint, Derrick Henry is intriguing to me. Like,
should be.
Our run defense isn't the greatest. I know we've been better the last couple of weeks between Kamara and Bill, but Derrick Henry scares me. Like, as a Bears fan, he scares me.
He should scare anybody.
So I'm gonna put him on the like list right now.
Okay, hold on. Let me grab my notes real quick, so I'll get you going. Because once you get going, man, like I like to just sit back and let you cook or whatever. So let me go ahead and pull my notes up. Okay, so you say you want to add Derrick Henry to the like list.
Correct, and I put Jamar Chase on the love list just so you
know. Oh, absolutely. Okay.
Like
Jamar Chase, ladies and gentlemen, not Chase Brown. So I'm gonna have to put Jamar Chase. Love list. Got you, bro.
Let it be known.
Yes, sir.
Like DeAndre Swift has been good the last couple of weeks.
He has, and I regret not trading for him when I had the chance. Somebody actually, yeah.
Wow.
I'm not gonna say who. Me, I'm not a squealer, whatever. Right. So, and I'm pretty sure that
I can find out.
Kind of put the pieces. Yep. You can definitely put the pieces together to see in which league. So I'm not gonna say who, but right. Yeah, I had the chance to actually trade for him, and I'm kind of kicking my old ass here, man. You know what I mean? Like I'm kind of pissed about it, considering that I could really use him in this league. So yeah.
All right. So with the parlay, I kind of want to do two.
Okay.
And the second one, it may not have many legs, but I want that to be like the tight end special.
Okay.
If you get what I'm saying.
Yep.
And so there may be and depending on the odds and how, like, this game is 44.5. I think it would have been a lot higher if Lamar was playing. I think the over-under was a lot higher when they had projected Lamar to play. But Andrews or even Colston Loveland, I'm gonna
Okay.
put on a super like list.
Are you
But
serious?
just for the tight, it's the tight end one. It's not for
Okay.
the prime one. Heck no, we ain't doing that.
Okay. So Coastal is on a like list.
Yeah, for the tight end one, because there's no Cole Kmet. He's not playing.
Okay.
And Loveland actually looks good. I know Tyler Warren has been the cream of the class as far as tight ends concerned, but Loveland, when healthy, he actually looks good. He just hasn't. They just haven't been utilized in the offense as much. But as far as the main one, Henry is the only one I really like. Now DeAndre Swift is intriguing, but I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
And as far as the fantasy standpoint for this game, I mean, Roma Dunze, like he should be in all lineups.
Thanks.
DeAndre Swift should be in lineups. I think Caleb Williams is definitely worth a play today. I'm not sure on DJ Moore. That's still
no. He should not be in lineups. Sorry.
At all.
Can't do it. But I'm not sure if you mentioned Jabbar already. You know, I came on like a little bit late. And first and foremost, man, I just want to go ahead and say I apologize for being off screen and on screen and off screen. But as you guys can see in my voice, bro, I'm congested. But I had to be here this morning. I didn't want to tell Jabbar, nah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so it's I believe it's 16 months on like a bye week, Jabbar. Like this is the week that, you know, a lot of people are going to take L's who, you know, typically would get like dubs in this situation because they are missing. It's a plethora of players missing, not due to only injury, but to bye weeks. And this is the most bye week heavy week by far of our fantasy season. 6 teams on bye.
I didn't even, to be honest with you, I didn't realize it was that many, but
Yep.
It makes sense though, based on what I'm seeing on this slate. Yep. Okay. All right. So if that's the case, and then far as outside of Henry, I'm really not. I don't have the warm fuzzy about anybody else on the Ravens. So,
nope.
All right, moving on. Dolphins, Falcons.
The John Robinson, baby.
Oh yeah, that's on the love list.
Go ahead and add him to the love list.
I'm gonna put what's that dude's name? Dude, I'm drawing a blank. Who's the running back for the Dolphins?
H-Hand, man. Come on, man. Don't do that, bro.
Dude.
Don't do that. Wait, what is he up on the parlay where you hit or not? No, he was on that one where we missed by one. Please don't remind me of that one.
But he did his job, though.
150%. All right, so are we adding H-Hand to the love list or?
I'll put him on the like list right now.
Like list? Okay, that's cool. My thoughts exactly. So.
All right, and then as far as a fantasy standpoint, you know, Falcons position players, you're definitely starting. How you think about if you had to choose between Kyle Pitts and Darren Waller for the tight end slip? Who would you consider?
I think Darren Waller is out, bro.
Oh, is he? Like, forgive me.
No, let me double check that. No, and again, like, dude, I've been super busy.
I think you're right, actually.
Yep. I've been super busy as well. But
because it was
let me go ahead.
Something he tweaked something. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
I forgot about that.
Yep, he's on injured reserve too, so he gonna be out for a while, bro.
Oh well, that's that. Oh well.
I still like Kyle Pitts anyway. Like today as like an option considering what I've been hearing about Jersey Drake London. So yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Loveland or Andrews and then Pitts. Okay. All right, and then I guess from a fantasy standpoint, how would you feel about Jalen Waddle today?
I like it from a fantasy standpoint for sure. It's just I don't trust that team, Jabbar. I had a chance to actually watch that full game. I had a linebacker that I was tracking inside like Dynasty League, and I just wanted to see like why is he always all over the field? And boy, oh boy, I got a chance to see that offense. It is abysmal. You know, I'm like, if I really wasn't locked in for like fantasy purposes or whatever,
Yeah.
I would not have picked up the remote and turned to that channel. Like it was ugly. It's some very very ugly football. I think jobs are going to be in jeopardy, bro. So yeah, man. Outside of Waddle and HN, I think that's it, bro. Yeah.
All right, we'll keep it moving here. Bills, Panthers. I'll tell you this much: I'm not putting anybody on a TD slip from this game. As far as the main slip, I'm not. Yeah. From the tight end slip, probably Kincaid. I would consider Kincaid. I'll throw him on the short list right there, and then we'll pick and choose later.
Okay.
As far as a fantasy standpoint, I mean, I guess you're starting the three normals Bills players by default, and then maybe Shakir, maybe.
Yep, maybe Shakir, like you are, like you do every year, Jamar. You always play like a deeper league. You know what I mean? 14 to 16 teams or whatever, and especially since I mentioned earlier that 6 teams are on bye, so like people are looking for a filler. So if you are looking for a filler, I would definitely take a look at Khalil Shakir. I can't promise you anything, but like you mentioned, James Cook has to be in your lineups. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It only takes him one rush to go for 60 yards in the TD. You have to have him in there. Josh Allen is Josh Allen. He's Superman. And like we've been saying, like all over the show, Dalton Kincaid has been, probably been as rock solid of a consistent target for Josh Allen, and that's the, you know what? Like, hold on, let me say this, bro. I'm gonna say this. So for them to drop 2 games, bro, like I kind of wanted to talk to you about that. Like, what do you feel like this team needs? Is it is it because they don't have like that number 1 wide receiver, like true wide receiver, Jamar, up on this team, to where we seeing that Josh Allen can't do everything, bro? Like he can't do everything, and it's like, do you think the Bills have failed him as far as being able to bring somebody in? You and I both know this is around the trade deadline. What is a player, and who would be a player that you would like to see on this team? Maybe a guy like your guy who could possibly be outside the building. Maybe like a DJ Moore would definitely, bolster this offense a little bit more. Like, what are your thoughts on it?
I wouldn't necessarily say DJ Moore for them per se, but I would say if a guy like AJ Brown became available, I think that would do wonders for that team, because that gives a big body X receiver
for sure. But to that, like, bro, that would be Allen and oh my god, bro, and him. But they already made it clear that he will not be moved at least by November. What is it, 4th deadline? So he's not moving. They didn't say that he wouldn't be moved at any other point. They just said by that deadline, they're not doing it.
Yeah, so what have they made a call for? I mean, this is a risk because every time he plays a game, it's a risk. What about Chris Olave?
I would like that. I would even like Jalen Waddle. I would definitely even like Jalen Waddle there as far as a receiver. Josh Allen likes to throw deep, and often they haven't had that deep guy on that team. And we already know what Waddle can do in space. Like that was like another name that I was looking at. But I think that if they do think that Josh Allen coming off of MVP year and him never being able to get over that hump, I feel like another pass catcher needs to be added, bro. Like that's just between me and you. I just want to know what your thoughts are. That's all.
Yeah, they need something. So they felt like they had the plan in place when they drafted Keon Coleman.
Oh, for sure, yep.
And it didn't pan out, so now it's like, the opposing defense is starting to figure them out per se, and it's like something you got to switch something. You just can't continue to repeat the same thing and expect different results. Like we can't be insane, so they have to. Something got to give. Something definitely has to give there. All right. So, and then lastly for the Panthers side, I think you blow the dust off the rusty rifle.
Yep. Yep.
So I think that actually gives Tet look.
Blow the dust. Yep. Go ahead and get that barrel cleaner out.
Not the barrel cleaner.
Yes, sir.
Oh man. But yeah, I think that gives the pass catchers a little uptick there. More of a pure passer, more of a veteran presence, more of a person that has seen a lot of different defensive looks and stuff.
Yep.
Gets the ball out quicker, can make quicker decisions. So I mean, Tet and Leggett and all them boys, Coker. I mean, it's a slight uptick there. So I would feel a lot more confident playing Tet today against the Bills. The running back situation, I think they're both flex worthy at best type deal.
Yeah, because you kind of don't know who, bro. You kind of really don't know who. Rico Dowdle has been crazy good. He's been crazy good. So it's like, how can you not look at him and be like, yo, we gonna have to sit you or whatever, or we gonna have to, cut your snaps. Nah, you can't do it. You cannot do it. And like, I get it. Chuba when healthy, he was good. He was good. So they actually have a good position on there. And you are absolutely right. They just paid him, right? Over this offseason. Yep. So it's like you kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, but the rock is a beautiful rock. And like the hard place is like Fiji or something like that. So it's a really good problem to have, bro. So
yeah, they just had better quarterback play. AF said, sorry, my phone died. So do I keep Vincent or trade him? Pull the trigger. Trade him. Send him out the door. Pack the bags for him. Thank them for their services, shake their hands, and welcome Ted with open arms, man.
100%, bro. Go for it.
All right, next game, 49ers, Texans. Okay. There's no Nico Collins. There's no Christian. Sorry, Kurt.
Oh, boy. You know what, man? He stay catching strays with you, bro. Like that.
It be that way. I mean, that's the dynamic of the relationship, man. I would say, AS, I'm gonna come back to you in a second. George Kittle.
You already mentioned it, Jamar. No catches, right? Last week, goose egg.
Yeah, correct. I know he had a big catch, but then they got called back on a penalty for what I saw. And I was shocked that he did have 0 after. I'm like, what are they doing? But so George Kittle will automatically be on the tight end parlay today.
Throw the ball in there.
Christian McCaffrey is on the main one.
Oh, of course.
CMC, that's a lock in. And as far as a fantasy standpoint for the rest of the team, so Jennings is playing. Is Pearsall ruled out again?
Yep.
Right?
Yes, correct.
So you got Jennings, you got Bourne, you got Kittle, you got CMC, who's the wide receiver 1 on that team right now. Okay, so I mean, I'm outside of Kittle and CMC. Like, those are my locks. The other ones is like, if you have to play them, you just have to play them type deal. And then on the Texans side, I wouldn't want to play any darn body. I'm just
nope. Deco out there, look away.
Oh, I like maybe Dalton Schultz if you have to, but other than that, I'm not touching a darn
thing. Still not even him. Not even him. I'm not trusting it.
All right, so real quick back to AS. He says the guy that had Ted is in last place. His other wide receiver worth anything is Addison. He also said, and he's my main trading partner. Would be nice to have Gasson as insurance to McBride, though.
It would.
But I mean, but it's so volatile to me. Like Gaston could be great for the rest of the year, or that man could just fall off a cliff, and here comes Johnston and Keenan Allen back, and it's like, So I get it.
I was still doing. I'm sorry. Yeah. I get it. I get it. So
I get them. Continue to abuse your trading partner.
Yes, sir.
All right. So next one here, Giants Eagles.
Ugh.
I'm not putting anybody on the tight end on the TD parlay on this one.
Nobody?
Look. So I might have mentioned this before. The dilemma with me with the Eagles is it could be Jalen Hurts, it could be Saquon Barkley, and I tend to pick wrong usually. So I generally stay away from it.
Okay.
That's how I feel. With no AJ Brown, maybe Dallas Goedert gets in the end zone, and maybe that's on the tight end parlay. I don't know, but
I'm okay with that. Tight end parlay. I'm going to throw them down there. I got the two lists separate as well. So,
cool.
Got it. Gotcha.
And of course you start, and from a fantasy standpoint, you're starting Hurts, Barkley, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert.
Yeah. Yep.
In deeper leagues, I see people. There was a question in the Discord which I meant to answer this morning. Like somebody maybe rolling the dice with dots, and I'm not touching anything outside of those players I just named. It just not. From the Giants standpoint, I mean, I just look back what they did to the Eagles a couple weeks ago, and it's like, why can't it be similar production again? Type deal.
For sure. Wardell Robinson and Cam Scatterable, perhaps. Definitely for fantasy purposes, for sure. Jackson Dart as well. Those three, I would look at. But as far as a TD parlay, yikes. Maybe Scatterable, maybe. Like outside of that, like I can't trust Wardell a week in and week out. But for him to be productive, I think he has a chance. But not good enough to go to TD parlay. The only person I'm looking at here. I mean, Dart has been, mobile. I think he had like a rushing touchdown in every game this season. So I don't know.
He has that it factor, like for real.
He does. Like whatever it is, he has
it.
That. You know what I mean? So I know that they screaming in like the Meadowlands because they can see a potential if they get once they get Malik Neighbors back and add some more pieces for him. So yeah.
All right. And then just a reminder, last week's TD parlay did hit. There it is once again. 7 legs with the boost over his power level was over 9,000 as far as the odds.
Big buddy.
So trying to go 2 in a row here, people. Trying to go 2 in a row. All right, so let me change the scene. We can answer that real quick. All right, sorry about that. All right, Hunter, Swift or Stevenson? I'm going DeAndre Swift all day and night. I understand it kind of like pissed me off last week that did Stevenson found the end zone twice last week?
Yep.
That pissed me off bad. Like this sorry dude continues to get carries because he's doing stuff like this. But also Patriots going against the Browns. I don't have the warm and fuzzies about that.
Yep.
Bears going against the Ravens. I have all the warm and fuzzies about that. Give me DeAndre Swift.
Give me DeAndre Swift as well. I do like Stevenson from a fantasy perspective, just not over Swift. But yeah, give me Swift too.
All right, fair enough. All right. Speaking of which, the next game on the slate happens to be the Browns and Patriots here.
Okay.
Judkins.
Woo. Looking like the second coming of Nick Chubb, bro.
Dude, he runs with authority.
He does, man.
He has that it factor. I saw it when I first saw it when he played against Green Bay. I'm like, he got it.
What do you think about Adam? Okay.
Yeah, put him on the like list.
My next question. Yep. Gotcha. Judkins.
He's on the like list. And of course, if he's on the like list, that means he's definitely in all fantasy lines with no question.
100%.
Isn't Njoku playing? I'm so behind.
Oh, I think he's listed as questionable right now. They did give a definite yay or nay. But man, my phone's still on sleep mode, so I haven't gotten like my injury questions rolling in or whatever. So Normally, like that's all I got during the show. It just be like my watch just be ticking about like injuries leading up to like the game. But I'm gonna have to dive deeper into that one. I'll get you the info here in a sec.
All right. I guess from a fantasy standpoint, I mean, Njoku, Fannin, I guess, depending on your options there. Other than that, I'm not touching anybody else on the Browns. Patriots side of the ball, nobody. I'm not putting anybody on my TD parlay from the Patriots side. Yes, I heard you say you like Stevenson. I guess because of the volume he's getting,
it's too good to ignore. Like you are absolutely right. It's not that I like him as a player because like he's not my favorite player or anything like that. He's by far not my favorite running back, but you can't deny what he has been doing, Jamar. That's being able to find the end zone. Like if anything, that's what we want our fantasy guys to do, right? To be able to fire some pay dirt. That's the quickest way to boost your overall points against your opponent. That is a automatic 6 right there. And to get 12 last week just off of TDs alone, man, like we like that, right? We love it. How can we not?
You're right. I just want to know when they're gonna free my man Travion Henderson, man.
What, man? You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's happening, bro. I don't see it happening. If anything, it's gonna be the dreaded running back committee, and that's a big if because Stevenson can do everything wrong in the world. Fumble the ball 3 times in one game, and he's still in there. Mm-hmm. Go figure.
All right, let's keep it moving here. All right, Bucks, Saints. From a TD parlay standpoint, man, where's my rookie sensation at? Give me some Emeka Ibuka. I'm putting him on. I put him on the like list.
You don't have to convince me too much. Okay, he on there.
I think Cade Otton's worth a name on the tight end list.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll go ahead and throw him over
there. Rashad White's been all right? He's been.
Yeah. Like I was telling you, like that 1 week when we missed. Well, actually, it was 2 weeks back to back when we missed by one.
Some BS.
Yeah, like I think he was up on if not both of those, and I was adamant about him scoring.
He was, and he scored. And he scored really quick in that game. I'm like, well,
yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them up. I'm putting them up on the like list. Like, how can I not? So Rashad White.
And of course, from a fantasy perspective, you're playing everybody. Also, you're definitely playing the Bakers, man.
Sure.
And then on the side of the ball, like I cannot stand Spencer Rattler. I cannot stand the operation of the New Orleans Saints.
Thank you.
I cannot.
I was just about to say that, bro. Like you don't like Spencer Rattler. I don't like anything about this team, bro.
At all, dude. But Chris Olave.
That's the only bright spot.
He was good last week. There's no more Keandre Miller. I mean, he's out with an ACL, so that's more uptick for Alvin Kamara. If he can find some running and pass catching lanes, then he is productive. That's all I can say. All right, we're gonna move on because Titans Colts, you already know.
JT Buddy. That's why I call him Buddy in the bank, baby.
Automatic lock-in. Bam. Yep. Colts at home.
You know what? I would just put love rest of Caesar right there in parentheses. Like, I mean, we at this point, bro, we got to start doing the rest of Caesar list because we keep saying reoccurring people up on these parlays, and he should be number one on there. So I'm gonna put together a rest of Caesar list for sure.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, man. So you got that. Tyler Warren, throw him on the tight end list.
Okay, Tyler Warren. Oh yeah, for sure. Man, he's been good, bro. Jamar, I keep saying it. I could have had him. I'm not saying anything against Coastal. Look, I'm just saying, like, Ward right now is looking like a bona fide
I
tight
get
end
it.
for like the next few years. You know, it's a couple tight ends coming, going out. Jamar, Mark Andrews is getting up there today. Travis Kelce is on his way out the door. George Kittle is over 30. And they need that next group of tight ends to come up. We already got the Laportas. Kincaid haven't been what he was supposed to. He's starting to turn the corner here. We got Ward. Can Loveland be one of these guys?
I mean, I put it to you like this: if let's say we did draft Tyler Warren instead of Loveland, I mean, his utilization probably been the same. And then what if Loveland went to the Colts and did the same thing that Warren doing? So
That's fair point. It's easy to to think, what I mean, on it though, just to go back and say woulda, shoulda, coulda, was, what I mean. So like I get you. All right, but so I'm just saying still though.
I rub it in, why don't you? All right, so we're gonna pivot real quick. Good morning from Tug Drug Fishing. Okay. All right, Debo or Pittman? I mean, Commanders Monday night on the road at Kansas City, Chiefs Kingdom, and then we just coincidentally talking about Pittman at home against the Titans.
Yep.
I guess Pittman.
Give me some dipping pits, bro. Give me some dipping pits, bro. I mean, we already just mentioned the defense that they're playing, the caliber of defense. Pittman's been a red zone hog, as far as his target share inside the red zone for 89ers. Yeah, I mean, again, I said it earlier, we want our guys to score 6. And which one of these two is more likely to do so? And then it's going to come down to QB play. Danny Dimes, I mean, Indiana Jones. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's been very good, Jamar. So yeah, I'm gonna take Pittman.
All right, I'm with you there. And then your boy Ramondre or Pollard.
I'm gonna have to take Ramondre. And that's crazy. How many times have I said that this season? Not many. Not many, bro.
Even against the Browns, you gonna take him
over Pollard though? Like, so yeah. Over Pollard. Like, if those are our two options, no, I don't want to pick Ramondre. Listen, you're not about to talk me out of picking Ramondre when I never picked the dude. You know what I'm saying? So give him his just due. Just in this situation, he's only going up against Pollard here. You know what I'm saying? So like that makes it a little bit easier for me.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well, I guess Ramondre it is. So good luck to you. Tug Drug Fishing. Like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us. All right, back to this slate here with the Titans and Colts. Yeah, nobody on the Titan side I don't think I would ever put on a season.
Dude, you will be unless you just don't like money. You know what I mean? So that's up to you.
I'm not doing it. Yeah, and I'm really not starting anybody from the Titans either.
Nope. I don't like anything. I don't like anything about this team, bro.
At all.
I ain't nothing.
Oh, but he has a third option here: Ramondre, Pollard, or Brashard Smith.
Let me hold on real quick. Let me pull up Smith's.
See, I would feel a lot better if Kareem Hunt was out, but he's actually playing. Okay. If it was 2 running backs instead of 3, then I would definitely give Brashard Smith some consideration. It's that committee BS.
Yeah. No, I'm okay with that.
But I know he's been getting opportunities, though. I know that much.
I'm with you where you're at, bro.
Yeah, I'm not saying that he can't get his. I guess Ramondre's path to points is a little easier, even with the matchup. That was hard for me to say. All right, so this next one here, this is the one I've been waiting for. This next matchup, Cowboys at Broncos. Just so you know, the over/under is 51.5 points. Vegas is expecting a lot of points scored, and heck, I'm right along. I'm right along with it. All right, CeeDee Lamb.
Oh yeah, come on now. Look, I get it. So the Broncos secondary is good. Hell, the whole defense is good. Nick Bonito is looking like a defensive player of the year at this moment. If I were to pick one, he's been fantastic. Again, Alex Singleton back. in that, linebacker core, and PS2 is fantastic. And what's the other wide receiver? I mean, the other quarter there. The actual, he's been pretty good. Like, what's his name?
I forgot his name.
White guy too, man. White quarter, actually pretty good. Is it
Yeah.
something Riley or something? I think he's been very good. You know what I mean? So CD will run into some issues here. Like I'm not gonna hold you at all. But the good thing about that is they move him all the way around the field. I'm not sure if PS2 travels as much, but as far as a TD parlay, I would say like Jamar, not love.
Correct.
So yeah.
All right, so
Lamb like.
All right, so next person on the Cowboys, Javonte Williams.
Whew. Williams. I'm leaning more towards love than like. I know it's either one of the two, like for sure. I do want to add him on there. I just don't know where to put him just yet. So I'm gonna just for now. I'm gonna just say love, Jamar, just for now. If we decide to change our minds, Javonte Williams.
Ferguson.
Man, tight end list for sure. Like he's been really good. Like honestly, let's just call a spade, bro. Lamb's been good when he's in the lineup. George Pickens has been amazing for fantasy ownership. If you drafted him, pat yourself on the back. You know what I mean? In any league, if you drafted George Pickens, pat yourself on the back. Like everybody's in play here. Dak is in play. Again, this is fantasy perspective, not just the TD parlay. Dak is in play. Ferguson is in play.
The whole offense.
The whole offense is in play, basically. Yeah. Yep. If you are a pass catcher or a running back or a quarterback for Dallas right now, just go ahead and throw them in your lineups and just smile. You know what I mean? Because the over-under should tell you everything about this game.
Yeah. And then on the other side of the ball, because the Cowboy defense stink. So Cortland Sutton.
Yeah. I mean, you can go ahead and throw him up on the like list, Jamar. Like you really can. So I'm gonna put I did put Javonte on the love list. So go ahead and throw all right. Cortland Sutton.
Shoot. Bo Nix.
Yep, Bo Nix too.
I'll put him on the like.
Cortland.
Dobbins.
Dobbins is a like. Dobbins.
Okay. And those are the names I'm going to leave there. There's going to be some TD scored. It's just a matter of
who. Yep.
All right. So we got two more on the slate. Sunday night football game. Packers, Steelers.
On the Pack, I don't know. We've been better. My Steelers been better stopping the run lately than the pass. But for this team, which pass catcher? Oh, Tucker Kraft. There we go. Tight end list. Tucker Kraft. Got him.
So you're starting Packers wide receivers with a grain of salt, and those the ones are Romeo Doubs, Golden, and if you have to, Christian Watson. That's a dart throw for me.
Definitely a dart throw. I'm not even sure if he's been. I think he has been activated from the pup or whatever. Physically unable to perform list. I'm about to double check that for a second.
I think he has. I don't think they officially said he's playing.
Playing though, yep.
And I guess I would mention Jacobs as a TD parlay, but that's
pitch count, Jamar. He gonna be on the pitch count. Christian Watson, that is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, stay away from him.
Yep. Thank you for that.
Yep.
I'm gonna put Jacobs on the like list, not on the love list, the like list. And then as far as your Steelers,
the only person that I really trust, honestly, okay. So from fantasy perspective, obviously it's going to be Metcalf and Jalen Ward. Those are the two guys that I definitely want to play. Again, I still don't even trust Aaron Rodgers because of the simple fact that I'm not worried about him tossing TDs. It's about the yards that he's going to get and opportunities to do just that. And it seems like we become a tight end team. We've seen us get the big guy, Washington 6, 7 for the kids out there. You know what I mean? We see Darnell Washington. We've seen Jonathan Smith. We see Pat Freiermuth just take off this past week with like a a 60-yard touchdown in the fourth quarter or something like that. So we put together a TD list. A tight end list. It's just which one of those tight ends do I trust?
Yeah. So it's like tight end by committee type deal.
Basically, because it's like we don't have a second wide receiver, right? Like Calvin Austin has been injured for majority of this year. What's the other? Roman Wilson hasn't been what we expected, and we drafted him to be a number 2 receiver, but he hasn't been that at all, and he doesn't look like he's going to be that for us. So I think that's why they're using the tight end by committee. So I don't know if I can trust anybody other than, again, from a fantasy perspective. It's just Ward and DK for me.
Fair enough. And then the last thing I'll say is, from a fantasy standpoint, like Aaron Rodgers is maybe worth a streaming option here.
Oh, for sure.
For the intangible fact, he's going against the Green Bay Packers. It's the first time, if I'm not mistaken, the first time he's going against his former team, and therefore, there's not too many players that has a bigger chip on their shoulder than Aaron Rodgers, and just something to think about. So. All right, last game, Monday night, Commanders, Chiefs. Rashid Rice. Get Rashid Rice is on my TD slip.
As he should be.
Travis Kelce's on the tight end slip. Just for as far as the name on the list. And then as far as a fantasy perspective, of course, Mahomes. The running back by committee, I tend to stay away from that. Outside of Rice, I mean, if you have to play Worthy or have to play Hollywood Brown, I understand.
Hollywood Brown has been okay, man, for like the past couple of weeks. He's been okay.
Yeah, but his targets went down significantly. He just hasn't found the end zone.
As it should. I mean, Rice is back, man, so it seems like all things will be right with Rice.
Oh, man. And then the Commander side, I mean, you get McLaurin back, you get Debo back, but you don't have Jaden Daniels, so
yep, I can't do it. Stay away from the parlay list. That is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If you gotta play McLaurin, yeah. If you gotta play Debo, yeah, I'm okay with that. But outside of that, I can't even trust Bill right now, bro. Like he's 1 week he's up, next week he's down. 1 week he's up, next week he's down. This is what week, as far as fantasy perspective, we're halfway through the fantasy football season here, Joel.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, we'll be in November next Sunday.
Crazy.
Crap. I will be on at this time next month, I'll be on a boat.
Yes, sir. Popping bottles.
Oh man. All right. So we got our list of names here.
A pretty good list.
All right, we're gonna switch the little ticker thing to TD parlay. So, all right, let's see. So, I mean, actually, this next segment is sponsored by, or unofficially sponsored by, FanDuel. Yes, bam. All right, so Bijan Robinson. That was on the love list. Jamar Chase. That's 2. Who else do we have on the love? JT Money, where are you? I know them odds are probably not as great because he find this man odds is minus 400 right now for T.
I mean, rightfully so. It should be minus 700.
CMC. Then I think I had the last one is Rashid Rice. So those 5 right now is only a plus 970. So we definitely need to add some more.
Yep. Okay. So over to the likes. Like the other highlight was for me was Javonte Williams. I had him as a love on mine.
Okay, so let's go there. So that brings it from that 9 to 1794, so almost 1800. So all right, so now which one of these likes has some pretty good odds that can really boost this thing? Let's see. Judkins is minus 110.
I think it'll either be it'll probably be Cortland Sutton probably.
Yeah, Sutton is definitely a plus 130. Let's see. Him and Ferguson are plus 130. And CD Lamb is a plus 155.
Okay, CD did. That makes it easy. And rightfully so, though, considering that he has to play against that secondary, but still, it's still CD.
Yeah. And so that boosted to 5,125.
I'm okay with that.
So $10 will get you $512.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
So you write these up, right? It's just so screenshot them so you can send them back or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay. So people are aware. And I think that boost actually became possible because it was because we got Williams and Lamb, so it gives it like that single game parlay boost on top of the.
Okay.
So it definitely added some love on that. So therefore, let me type this out real quick, but I'm still screenshot it.
Bet. So we compiled a tight end list, right?
Yep.
Are you thinking about actually throwing just nothing but tight ends on the list? Like,
yeah, but we're not gonna have as many names because I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely not. Yeah, like the plus or minuses is going to be that should be up on like the opposite side of things with tight ends anyway. So maybe 4, maybe.
Yeah, we can see what 4 is and go from there. 2, 5. Okay, so I put the list and I put the odds on it just so people can see it, but best believe. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and log in and place this real quick. And then I can screenshot and send it.
That.
Then okay, all right, let's get to the tight end joint. Ferguson, that's the first one going on this list because he's in that high octave scoring game. So Jake Ferguson. All right, what's next that sticks out to you on this list?
It's Kittle, bro. Like it has to be. After him not, producing the way that Kittle is one of those guys that actually understands fantasy, like kind of like what was it? Austin Eckler did. So like he actually cares about his fantasy managers or whatever. So his fantasy his fantasy managers. So I like Kittle. Like I like him a lot, especially for this tiny list.
Okay. Then the next person I like, believe it or not, is Tyler Warren.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Give me some Tyler Warren. Just curious, since you got the app, whatever. Which one of those that we named got like the best odds, or which one got the lowest?
Okay, so Kittle has the best odds at plus 150.
Okay.
Warren has the least odds at plus 115.
Oh wow. Okay. Cool.
Okay. All right. We're going to do a slight pivot here. We'll finish this up in a second. Dylan, what up? Full PPR, start one quarterback, Fields at Cincinnati, Mariota at Kansas City, Cousins versus Miami, Rodgers versus Green Bay, and then start one flex, Kraft at Pittsburgh, JCM, Kansas City. All right. Quarterbacks. Like, if Garrett Wilson was playing, I would have more confidence in Fields' ability on a fantasy standpoint to get the points. Mariota at Kansas City, I don't trust that really. Rodgers is intriguing because of the intangible part of it. Kirk Cousins, if he's anything competent, they can put up points on Miami.
Yeah. Fields is against Cincinnati. Like you said, I would really want to take him. I really do, but actually I'm gonna go with my old quarterback here. Jamar. I'm gonna go with Aaron Rodgers. You mentioned a come home party as you will. You know what I mean? If you will. Aaron Rodgers at home against Green Bay. I like that one more over like the rest of the names that are here. Justin Fields will be a slight second for me. Again, you already mentioned that no Garrett Wilson. If Garrett Wilson was playing, I'm definitely taking Fields against that Cincinnati defense. But for those, for that, I'm gonna have to go with A-Rod here. In the flex, give me Kraft. I like Tucker Kraft.
Matter of fact, double, get your double up there. No, never mind. Wrong thing. But anyway, yeah, I'm with you on the Tucker Kraft, JC. Like you said, 1 week he's good, 1 week he's not. It's just Kraft has been consistent.
Yes.
And speaking of which, number 4 on this. Good luck to you, Dylan. I guess let me see what the odds are on Tucker Kraft. 135. So if we did Ferguson, Kittle, Warren, and Kraft, it's plus 2,800.
Okay. So a $10, like let's just always use 10 as like the standard. What would the payout be?
So 10 will get you 280.
280. Okay, I'm fine with that. Just as far as if it's a tight end list, I mean, we could add one more, but that'll significantly like lower the chance of that actually happening, considering that it's all tight ends, bro. Like,
you're right. So and the only reason why we're doing this because it's National Tight Ends Day, and they should get an uptick. So all right. So if I remove Kraft off the list, if you wanted to, at this point, would you want to find the person with the highest, I guess the highest, the highest plus odds, per se, like who's going to really boost this thing?
Oh yeah, who would that be? Out of which one of all these tight ends that we got? I got Loveland, Kincaid, Kittle, Goddard, Iden, Loveland, Kraft, and Kelsey. That's who I have.
Let's see. Kate Iden is plus 175. Wow. Kelsey is a minus 110. Goodbye. Kraft is 135. K9 is 175. Loveland is 200 something.
Is he really?
Yeah, Kincaid is 220. Yeah, Loveland is 270, and just for shits and giggles, Mark Andrews is 300.
Wow.
Kyle Pitts is 150. Hunter Henry, I know we ain't mentioned him, but he's 170.
Okay.
Goddard is 145. Schultz we didn't mention, but he's 155. Yeah, I guess that's about it. If we, okay, so if we did, I know you probably feel more comfortable with Dalton Kincaid than Leveland, but if we did do Leveland,
I do. As far as like just being, I do. Yeah, yep. There we go.
I get it.
Yeah,
100% get it. So let me do that. Let me go to Kincaid real quick. All right. So if we had Ferguson, Kittle, Warren, and Kincaid, $10 gets you $385.
Okay. Ferguson, Ward, Kittle, Kincaid. Ferguson, yes. Ward, yes. Kittle, yes. Yep, I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. I like those odds.
Sorry. All right. So I will. I'll screenshot both and send them, and I also will put this in the Discord. Hopefully, we can get 2 weeks in a row. Because once again, I'll show it for the last time. Last week was pretty darn good.
Oh yeah, man, bro. Like, can we? I know you got to keep showing it, man. But it's you're breaking my heart here, dog.
I'm sorry.
You really are, bro. Like I caught it, like so, like, oh boy. Priorities, man. Priorities.
I understand. Dude, once CD Lamb scored last week, I'm like, this got a real chance here. And CD scored early in that game too, so I'm like, uh-oh. I ain't gonna lie, Bijan had me sweating last week, but
bro, don't doubt Bijan, bro. Don't doubt Bijan. You definitely can't do that. I'm not saying he JT buddy. Like I'm not saying that man he's trash, but if I had to pick like 3 people, he would definitely be those and within those 3.
Yeah. All right, so we pretty much at the end here. So check the injury designations about an hour and 20 minutes from now. But where can they find us?
Bro, you can find us anywhere where podcasts are being found. Yeah. Okay. Yep. So pretty much if you see us, if you look up any podcast, bro, like platform, we are there. We are streaming live right now on Facebook, as well as YouTube, Twitch going crazy as that typically does. Make sure that you continue to like, share, subscribe, continue to rock with us, as well as join the Discord if you could throw that up one last time, Jamar, because that is a community that we do utilize when we are not, or on screen. Like that's something that goes in throughout the whole week, man, leading up to Thursday's game and any day. And we are truly a community, man. So definitely make sure you tap into that. Very, very good gems being thrown out within that Discord.
Absolutely. And I know I haven't even had a chance to do it any time of the show, but I'm gonna go ahead and send the link to anybody that's here. So I posted the link to the Discord. Because we're here for a couple hours on Sunday mornings, but the Discord is live and questions are answered 7 days a week in there. So building community, definitely with a lot of like-minded individuals, and the common goal is to ultimately win at the end of the year. So.
Dubs, that's what I'm talking about. Dubskis, baby.
Absolutely. So, all right. So with that being said, for Walter and Ian that hasn't been here in a while, for Deshaun who can barely breathe over there.
Man, bro, I'm struggling over here this morning, bro.
Yeah, let's hurry up and get him out of here so he can get well. I'm Jamar. I'll see you for week 9. I ain't gonna be able to see my counterpart here. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna be able to see you
I know, man. I know because of your trip. Yep.
Because let me see. So you're not here. Are you? Wait,
I'm not here. I'm not here next week. Next week I can't be here because of the work schedule because I was on nights this past week, which I go to days next week. So it'll have to be the following week after that. But are you going that week?
So I'm leaving on the 19th. So I think I'll catch you before I leave because I think you won't be here next week or the week after, right? I think it's 2 weeks in a row.
No, I'll be there the following week.
So you'll be here on the 9th?
Yep. I'll be here. Just not today is Sunday. The following Sunday, like the next Sunday, I won't be here. Okay, but the Sunday after that, I will. Yep.
Okay, so all right, so I'll
hopefully we'll do it here.
That way I can get you prepared for when I'm. Yep.
Yes, sir. Yep. So it's looking like a 95% chance that it's gonna be here.
That. All right, looking forward to it. So, with that being said, we will catch